AI is moving at what feels like light speed. One minute, we're seeing this incredible flood of new tools for our day-to-day work, and the very next, we're tackling these massive questions about control, about our place in this whole new world. So today, we're going to cut through some of that noise and really explore this core tension, using the next NAI newsletter as our guide. Let's jump right in.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at the absolute explosion of AI apps out there. Then we're going to meet the new digital workforce, AI agents. After that, we'll dive deep into the groundbreaking research that's making all of this happen. And then we'll take a step back and ask the big question, what's our role in all of this? And finally, we'll tie it all together to really understand the incredible challenge that's right in front of us.
All right, first up, the application explosion. And the big takeaway here is that AI isn't science fiction anymore. It's not some far-off concept. It's here, it's now, and it is weaving itself into pretty much every part of our lives at a truly breathtaking pace.
A lot of people are calling this AI's Cambrian moment. And that's such a perfect description. Just think of it like a biological Big Bang. This chaotic, kind of beautiful explosion of new AI life forms. They're just popping up everywhere, in every industry you can think of, for every task imaginable. And this is happening as we speak. In just the last week or so, we've seen enterprise agents really go mainstream. We've seen AI models starting to learn on their own, which is huge. And of course, there's just a flood of new tools for all of us. Not to mention specialized AI that's transforming entire sectors, from healthcare to retail. The scale is just astounding.
So what's really driving this incredible explosion? Well, the answer in a word is agents, AI agents. These are basically the engines of this whole revolution, and they're quickly becoming a brand new kind of digital workforce.
Okay, so what is an AI agent really? Put simply, it's a program that can actually perceive its digital surroundings and then act on its own to get something done. It's that autonomy, that ability to act independently that makes it a total game changer. But for an agent to actually be effective, it needs good information. It's that simple. As Databricks points out here, the big race right now is all about perfecting how these agents find and use data. Because, better input means better output. Garbage in, garbage out still applies. And believe me, this is already happening at a massive scale. You've got Netomi using powerful models like GPT 4.1 to scale up agents for businesses. You've got OpenAI streamlining healthcare with secure, HIPAA-compliant AI. And then there's NVIDIA, putting AI to work in everything from particle accelerators to smart warehouses. It's wild.
But, it's not just for the giant corporations. That's the really exciting part. A whole new ecosystem of tools is popping up for individuals, for small teams, for creators, and it's putting all this power right into our hands.
Just take a look at some of the recent launches on a site like Product Hunt. You've got tools that can automate your web browser, others that let you build chatbots without writing a single line of code, tools to help you find academic research, and even some that organize your messy files for you. This is where the real grassroots innovation is happening. Okay, so we've seen the what, this huge explosion of AI apps and agents. But let's talk about the how. What's the secret sauce? What's going on in the research labs that's actually making all of this possible? See, behind every one of these groundbreaking new apps, there are researchers who are just grinding away solving these incredibly difficult problems. So let's pull back the curtain and look at some of the biggest challenges they're tackling right now.
First up, the elephant in the room: cost. Training and running these massive AI models is astronomically expensive. But a new technique called agent compress is proving to be a game changer. It basically shrinks these models down, making them way cheaper and more accessible for everybody. And just to give you an idea, a single research session with one of these big 70 billion parameter models can cost around $127. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but it adds up so fast that it becomes impossible for smaller labs to compete. So driving this cost down, that's really about democratizing innovation.
All right, next, a problem I think we can all relate to: making complex diagrams. Flowcharts, system designs, it's tedious and it takes forever. Well, now, a tool called GenAI Draw.io Creator uses one of the latest models, Claude 3.7, to automate the whole process. It turns a total headache into a completely hands-free task. And that's just scratching the surface. Researchers are making AI energy efficient enough to run on your phone. They're making image generation happen in a flash, and they're breaking down language barriers. They're even teaching AI to understand complex, code-mixed languages like Hinglish. Every single one of these breakthroughs opens up a whole new world of possibilities. But as this technology just keeps accelerating, a really crucial question starts to bubble up. Who's in the driver's seat? As AI gets more and more powerful, the call for human-centered guidance, for purpose, is getting louder and louder. The World Economic Forum, I think, puts it perfectly. The whole conversation has shifted. It's not just about building better, smarter AI anymore. It's about making sure this new intelligence is actually guided by our values, by our purpose. And this, right here, marks a fundamental shift in our thinking. We've gone from asking, what can AI do, to the much harder and, frankly, much more important question, what should AI do? It's a move away from just what's possible and toward what's responsible. And this isn't just some abstract theory. It means actually embedding our values and ethics directly into the code. It means making sure that technological progress is always aligned with human well-being. And it absolutely means building strong frameworks for governance, regulation, and accountability. So this brings us right to the heart of the matter. The real story of AI today is this incredible tension between that breakneck pace of innovation on one side and the urgent, critical need for human guidance on the other. That is our next great challenge. Think about it. On one side, you've got this relentless push of technology, scaling agents, slashing costs, deploying new tools faster than we can keep up. And on the other side, you have the crucial pull of humanity, trying to manage the risks, trying to establish clear ethics, and trying to build frameworks for governance. Our entire future with AI really depends on finding the right balance between these two powerful forces. So I'll leave you with this final question. As we create these systems that are more powerful and more autonomous than anything that's come before, is our biggest challenge still a technical one? Or has it become philosophical? Is it all about data and algorithms anymore? Or is it really about our values, our purpose, and the kind of future we actually want to build together? That's the question we all have to start answering.